Hello and welcome for joining. How we doing? Hello, chumpies. What's poppin'? How's it going? Welcome for joining. Hi, Posh Cat. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. Yo, Volky. Welcome in. Welcome for joining. Hi, 𝐼𝐕𝐄. Welcome for joining. Yo, 𝐾𝐸. What is poppin'? How we doing? Sup, chums? Hi, 𝐼𝐴𝐿 𝐒𝐴𝐿. What's poppin'? Yo, Dark Progress. Welcome for joining. Thank you very kindly for the follow. Welcome for joining. A pleasure to have you, Pumpy. I suppose since we're doing Cyberpunk today, it's Chumpy. What's poppin', chumpies? How would I do Pumpy and Chump, though? Chum and Pumpy. Maybe I'll call you Pums. Fortnite Miku soon. I know! And not just that. Not just that. Not just Fortnite Miku. Not one. Two Fortnite Mikus. Dos. Count them, alright? Count them. 2 Fortnite Mikus. 1, 2. 2 of them, sucker. And I'm like, no, I want them both. I haven't played Fortnite forever, but I know I'm gonna log back in. I haven't uninstalled it. Look, when I'm like, I want to play a shooter, I've been playing COD or Marvel Rivals, very rarely, but still that one. So it's like, in the back of my mind, like, I have not touched Fortnite in a long time. I still have a soft spot for it. I still really like it, but it's just not a priority right now, right? Unfortunately, damn, they're adding Miku. How can I say no to Miku? I gotta get back into it just for Miku. Oh, I moved this camera a little too far to the right. There we go. Much better, much better. Well, hello and welcome to joining. How are we doing? Hope you've been swell. Chums and chumbadas. Hi, Posh Cap. Hey, Dark Progress once again. Thank you very kindly for the follow. Much appreciated. That's right, y'all learned it. It's finally time. It's finally time. I gotta play through the entirety of Cyberpunk 2077. Hopefully, at some point, in the middle of the playthrough, when my next paycheck hits, I can maybe pick up the DLC as well. We'll see about that. I know I don't want to pick up the DLC during the playthrough. You know what? I'm just gonna Google it. I'm gonna see when to start DLC, so that way I know when to have my money ready for it, you know? When to start Phantom Liberty. No spoilers. Best time to play Phantom Liberty for your first playthrough. Around level 30 to 40 is what people are saying. Okay, alright. You're trying to 100% Cyberpunk. Damn! 100%? Not even like platinum, like in-game 100%, right? That's crazy. Best of luck to you. Honestly, I'm so glad I waited. I have been sitting on this copy for ages, alright? I bought this PS4 copy of Cyberpunk 2077 for like $5 on eBay, and I've just been sitting on it. And now the game is good. Now the game links. So I can have some fun with it.
𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄 wants you to do 10 squats.
Well, Volky, I gotta say, I'm actually kind of surprised. I'm honestly kind of surprised and kind of proud of you. I genuinely thought the first thing you would do would ask me what panties I'm wearing today. Alright. Well, time to soak them in sweat. 10 squats coming right up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, 10. Count 10. Squats done. I am ready. I am ready to get my cyberpunking on. Haven't bought the card pack yet. Okay, alright. Fair enough, fair enough. 1. Streamy buddy pack coming right up, 𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄. Don't you worry, 𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄. Coming right out. But honestly, I gotta say, I'm really excited. I am glad that someone has come for Bethesda's title, right? Cause like we have Fallout 4 and we have We have like we have Fallout, we have Elder Scrolls, but there's not a whole lot of like open world first person things. And truthfully, Cyberpunk appeals to me so much more because being a city serpent, I do like urban city environments. I like big, tall, fucking high-rise buildings. I like neon lights. I like colors. Right? I like these things. Yeah! And of course, there it is! Thank you very kindly for your card pack purchase, Volkir. Much appreciated. Already getting us halfway. Or nearly halfway. To the weekly reward goal. Thank you, thank you. Literally finished every side gig in the regular game so far. Amazing.
𝐒𝐴𝐕𝐄 has dropped off a milk delivery for Snek.
Of course you have, and I bet it does. Oh, it works this time! Ah! Holy shit! In Night City, you can become Cyberpunk riff sound. There we go. Wow, would you look at that? Maybe we don't need to play Cyberpunk 2077. We just became. Why is... This is so much longer than I thought it would be. Why is it still going? Why is it still going? I thought it was just a riff. Alright. I should really, I remember the playthrough. We should add that as a sound effect for Redeem.
To know what panties you're wearing today.
Actually, you just started playing Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, so I give Skyrim was dark fantasy made by FromSoft. I was gonna get to that. Good bit, +2. Thank you. I think it was funnier that it just kept going anyways. Anyways, fine. Before I get to what I was gonna say, since you wanna know, I am wearing black. Didn't we just listen to Altison's theme song? Ah, fuck it. I really like Altison's theme. I'm not gonna say no. Sure, that train gives me PTSD, but fuck it. He's got a bop and theme boss battle music. Anyways, I'm wearing black panties. Plain black all the way around. But it's got a rainbow band going across that says, Tomboy X. Very comfy. They're like my second favorite panties. They're so cozy. And also, like, come on. What isn't like booty and black panties? They're just simple and cute. You're so right. I do deserve head pats for having cute fashion sense in my underwear. You're so right. Thank you, thank you. In Night City, you can become anyone. I will be becoming anyone I want, actually. Yes, thank you. Hi, chimpers. How you doing? Welcome for joining. I was gonna say, though, I'm glad there are more games doing this. Because, like, Bethesda kinda had, like, a stranglehold on the genre, right? You want big open world with that where you just walk around, talk to people, and maybe do some combat? Yeah, sure. Congrats. Like, the most people are gonna tell you is go buy a Bethesda game. Because people are like, no one's recommending Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines as much as they should be, unfortunately. No one's recommending it. The Outer Worlds was honestly kind of mid. And I use that in its literal sense. It was very average, very boring, kind of whatever. It was a snooze fest to me. I did not like it. I like, there's a very particular itch that comes with those sorts of games. So I'm so glad that since Bethesda's been shitting the bed, other people have been coming out and working on it. Granted, CD Projekt Red also shit the bed. Historically bad with this one. But that's fine because we live in a timeline where a game can suck on launch and then actually work 3 years later when it was supposed to release! And not when stupid executives wanted it out for the most money because they're like, it's 2020. It makes the most sense to release it now. The numbers, the year says now. And then now we actually have indies also going in and doing stuff. Like Volkir said, there's Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, which is really funny because Tainted Grail was not, like, this is the second game in that series, and the first game is not at all a big open world dark fantasy game like that. So it's crazy to see how far those devs have come. But also, we have things like Dread Delusion, which is a little more on the Oblivion side. It's like, good, yes, finally. Guess what? Guess what, Todd Howard? The indies are coming for you, and their games got style and flair and are good. You can't just shit out games and expect people to mod it well. Cyberpunk is a No Man's Sky turnaround in an opinion. Honestly, yeah. Remember when Cyberpunk was gonna have a multiplayer? Oh my god, I don't remember this. God, that would have been insane. No, that would have, Honestly, good on them for cutting it out. But that would have taken so many resources. Even if it was just 2-player co-op, it would have done so much. Taken up so many resources while they were trying to fix everything else. It would have only dragged the game down and not brought it to the state that it is. Look, maybe with the next title they release they can. I don't think they should. I think if anything... I think if studios want to do multiplayer, they should do what FromSoft is doing. And be like, you know what? Release your big, massive, open-world, single-player game. And then have like another sub-team take the pieces of it and go make something else with it. I wish gamers weren't stupid. Like, full stop, I wish they weren't stupid. Because asset reuse is cool and good, actually. I will bitch about it sometimes. For, like, if I see another... yes. The 7th... Tree Spirit. Thank you. However, the 17th Tree Spirit. However, asset reuse is cool and good, actually. And if you already made the models once, why don't you go and make another game? It takes less time to just use the models you already had. And then add a few more assets. Exactly! The Yakuza games are masterclass in smart asset reuse. GTA players will boot up the game and be like, I recognize this bush from, I recognize this bush. Am I talking about pubes or am I talking about plants? It's your choice. Anyways, they'll be like, I recognize this bush from GTA 5. How lazy! Yakuza players will boot up the game and be like, yes. It's the exact same game. As it should be. As it should be. Exquisite. Divine. I've explored Kamurocho like 5 times. It doesn't get old! Yes. Kamurocho once again. Exquisite. Divine. GTA 5 reuses some menus and weapon assets from Max Payne 3 and who cares? You'll already have it done. Look, take a page out of Jimmy Neutron, right? I love this story because they were so smart about this. When they were pitching the Jimmy Neutron television series, they told the studio execs, they were like, look, you should let us make a movie first, right? We'll do a theatrical film, and then, because this is a 3D animated series, we can have our show look just as good as the movie because we're just reusing things we used for the movie. We already did all the hard work. We can make new assets for the show if we need to, but for the most part, most of the heavy lifting's done. Now we can just add on to that. Just Jimmy Neutron that shit. Fine, yes, make your first game big, expensive, get all the hard work out of the way. And then just put out, again, right? New Vegas, everyone fucking loves that game. Alright? Bethesda tries to act like it doesn't exist and only references it when they need money and they need your nostalgia points. But like, New Vegas, Majora's Mask, we need more of those. Why don't more games do this? Just, here's a sequel, expansion thing. Like, we have DLC, sure, but like, I don't know, make something weird with the exact same assets. It's cool. The only time he hated asset reuse was for Lost Judgment because they reused Yakuza 7 for Kamurocho and in turn removed the shortcuts introduced in Judgment. So not even going back for the Judgment map, they're just like, alright, use Yakuza 7's version of it, even though it's different than the previous one was. Oh, there's tons of behind-the-scenes footage you can find. There's tons you can find. Oh, hiya, Jackie. Welcome for joining. There's actually a crazy mod that exists for Cyberpunk that eliminates asset reusage from NPCs. I don't know if I care that much for it. That's really neat. But that 100% should be something that, like, you know, modders are doing. Look, I'm a benevolent god, okay? I'm not like gamers. I don't care if I see the same NPC 6 times, alright? So you know what we did back in the day? Alright? Resident Evil fans have a crush on a specific zombie model with denim shorts and a red tank top. Her name is Misty, and we love her. In before I got the name wrong. In before I'm good. No, I got it right. It's the exact same zombie, and people loved it. And they kept bringing her back. They kept reusing that design. Ah, yes. Red tank top, denim shorts zombie girl, my beloved. But like that, save like that finely detailed stuff. Save that fine detail stuff for the modders. And so if you think about it, DLC is, in a way, like this asset reuse that I'm asking for, right? That is just what DLC is. Just like, alright, it's more the same game. There's some new assets, but that's on top of the old assets that we're reusing. But it's fine, because you expect that. I would rather a game just get more DLC and, like, you know, fucking support than create an entirely brand new game from scratch. I look at Black Ops 6, and I'm like, man... we are now in the phase of Black Ops 6 where people are like, actually, this game sucks, Modern Warfare 3 is way better. Even though Modern Warfare 3 had a full year already to iron out all their kinks and finally fix the game, and the game only started working near the tail end of its life cycle. Almost as if... Did you guys hear that fucking Black Ops... Did you hear that Black Ops Cold War from 2020 cost upwards of $700 million to produce? Why was it so much money? I played Cold War. That didn't feel like $700 million. As someone who played Cold War Zombies, that was not 700 mil. Where did the money go? Because it didn't go to zombies. Zombies were just campaign and Battle Royale asset reuse. It did have, you know what? It did have a really good campaign, though. I'm still upset I haven't played BO6's campaign, but that's because I'm insane. I'm like, should I just binge all of the Black Ops campaigns? 1, 2, or World at War, 1, 2, 3, Cold War, and then 6, instead of just playing the 6 campaign on my own time? What if I did that, though? And then I went, fuck, I have to buy Black Ops 1. It's the only one I don't own. I had it on Xbox 360, but my copy broke. Yeah, games is expensive, and I'm like, at some point, Activision has to realize it's time to give up the yearly release, right? In 2020, Activision gave up. In 2019, Activision finally gave in and went, fine. We're not gonna charge for DLC expansions. We'll update the game for free. You don't need to pay $15 every few months for 4 new maps. Those are now just, you know, content updates to extend the game's lifetime. But we're still gonna release a new game every year. It's like, surely at some point, they need to realize, okay, we just need to bunker down and just live service this bitch. No more split genre. Well, they can still do campaigns, alright? But like, at the end of the day, I think they should just... You can release a campaign a year? But come on, buddy, you need to live service it. I know you hate games as a service, yes, it's bad, however... COD is just gas to the extreme. It's still games as a service, but there's a new gas game coming out every year as opposed to, I already downloaded this one and it gets a new update every few months. That's fine. Because it takes a full year. We are at the cycle. It takes them a full year to get the game working without any issues and for people to be, oh wait, this is actually good now. That's right. Now that there's no issues, the gunplay is great. I'm having a lot of fun. Now they've ironed out all the bugs and kinks and server, and they got the server stable. The game is fun. Oh, a new one's out. Never mind. Destiny 2 PTSD. Hi, Coffee. Welcome to joining. What is poppin'? Hope you've been swell. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Demon. Welcome to joining. How you doing? What's poppin'? Dizzle, you have Game Pass. I'm on PlayStation, so I don't get that. But I do get Helldivers, so that's nice. Although at what cost? Because although I get Helldivers, I also get Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League completely for free. Like, they're trying to act like, oh, have you looked at your new monthly gifts? Did you see that we're giving you a free copy of Suicide Kill the Justice League for being a PlayStation Plus subscriber? Thank you so much. Let me show you how much I appreciate you. Have Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League for free. I don't want this. Here you go, player. That's a little version of me. I want you to have it. I don't want this. Dude, chat, do you want it? Chat, do you want me to get the Platinum Trophy in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League as a reward for our Stream Loots page? Would you like me to add that as a potential reward? I don't think the dogs want it. Sony's like, you know what this means. So true. Yeah, it was like $2 on Steam. Doesn't Twitch do that? Free games? Yeah, but you have to have it. Twitch is weird, because if you have Amazon Prime, there's a little notification. It's like a little crown icon, and there's like a number on it. It's like, you have new games, new notifications. They also gave away Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League on there. But it's on the Amazon Games platform, so I'm like, no one's gonna use that. I don't use Amazon Games. They gave away some other games, but that was on GOG, and I'm like, you know what? I like GOG a lot better. I'm still lazy about it. If it's not on Steam, it doesn't exist. I'm sorry, I'm part of the problem. I know this, but I'm so busy as is. I'm not looking to be the solution. I will just go up with the flow with the problem. Only way you say yes is for the memes. Well, too bad. Too bad, I actually already made it a marble last night. I already made it a marble. This is now a threat. I will maybe have to platinum Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Reminder, we also have Saints Row 2019 or 2022. I forget what year it was. I think it was 2019. 2019 Platinum Trophy, DLC included, as a threat as well. Oh no, I don't think the poofies like that answer too much! Blech! Okay, do what you must. Go ahead and try and stop me. We'll see. Be lucky that we got Cyberpunk instead. I could have gone live with one of those games today, but instead, we're going live with Cyberpunk. That was your reward. Although we still have to finish X-Blades next week. I didn't want to schedule it this week because I didn't want to take away from Cyberpunk, and I want to do my business sims, and I want to do my roguelikes. But don't worry, X-Blades will be back on the menu next week, I promise. Huh, yeah, the bot for Sleuths is broken. Do you need a link? I got you, Chief. I got you, Chief. There's your Sleuths link. Go ham, go crazy. Not to kill the... No, not Kill the Justice League. You got that shit refunded. I don't get a choice. PlayStation gave it to me for free. Quote unquote, for free. I'm subscribed to PlayStation Plus, and it's my quote unquote monthly gift. I mean, they also gave me Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and Stanley Parable. But I already own Stanley Parable.
For 5 minutes.
Oh no! Curly, what happened? He was forced to platinum trophy Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Curly time! Saints Row 3 was so good, unplayable on stream due to the amount of DMCA you get nowadays. Just turn off the radio, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. And honestly, you know what? I'll say this. Saints Row 2020 is not that bad. Or Saints Row Final. I'm just gonna call it Saints Row Final because it was the final nail in the coffin for the franchise. Saints Row Final wasn't that bad. Cheesy and corny, not that funny as previous games, but also I don't think Saints Row 4 was that funny. I think the humor peaked at 3. The gameplay's fine, it's jank, it's just buggy as fuck and crashes a lot, which is what makes platinuming it difficult. It's a middle-of-the-road open-world game. It's just buggy. And now that it's dead, it's not getting fixed. Which is what would make doing the platinum difficult. See, because if it was bad, I would be like, just playing it is the reward. Platinuming it is the challenge. It's a bit cringy, but you're watching anime characters on the internet shake their polygonal breasts, so like, are you really above cringe? One poom's cringe is another poom's based, okay? Alright? There's some charm to it, just a lot of the jokes are eye roll, like, ugh, whatever. Ugh, whatever. Tried a little too hard. Should've cooked it down a bit more, alright? Should've taken it back into the oven, like they did with Cyberpunk, so let's get started with that, shall we? When they put that back in the oven, now it's good. How do you like the transition? How do you like that? I think it was pretty good to me. I think I did a pretty good job.